So as we know, Trevor Jacob fell out of his plane a while back, and I did a video on it recently. I took a plane out in Microsoft Flight Sim and had a look at the area. So today I decided to fly out there again in the simulator and see what happened to the plane after he fell out. What would be cool is to know where the plane went on the way down, or try to duplicate where it went on the way down, because we don't really know. I don't know if it did 2 circles, 1 circle, or what. Unfortunately, we don't have the footage, but I would love to know where it actually went, and I have a nasty feeling it's going to be impossible to duplicate, to be honest. But I can try, can't I? Trouble is, we don't know exactly where he was flying across here, but he was flying across these mountains across here. I'm trying to get altitude up. Trying to fly across this mountain. We don't even know which way he was heading. Obviously, if he was flying across here, you'd think he'd be heading towards something, but considering we're supposed to be heading north, it's more likely he was sightseeing and just, oh, look at these cool mountains down here. Oh, that's a nice mountain down there. It'd be a shame to crash a plane into it. Try and get a rough idea where the heck we are. I think it was a bit further on before he had engine troubles. Just gonna have to look down, hope for the best. I think we are well past where we're supposed to be. Let's kill the engine and see what's happening there. We're going to pitch down. But obviously it was turning a bit more than that. How steep was he going down? See, I think it was going down a bit steeper than that. Either that or it did several circles here. I wonder if it did several circles. It is very hard to tell. Because it's, I did kill the engine, right? Yes. But let's kill it completely. Make sure we're completely dead. Maybe. Did that die? Die! Okay, engine is definitely dead now. And we're just gliding in circles. It may have done that. Maybe it did that. Maybe it did several circles. If that's the case, it would have been very, a very long wait for it to hit the ground. That's quite possible. Well, this is lovely. Maybe trimmed it down a bit more than this. Uh-oh, we're going a bit of more of a bank there. I mean, it would be interesting to see what happened if I just totally let this one go. But I have mostly let it go now. We're just going in little circles here at the moment. Sort of going down. Yeah, this is sort of going on the route, but way higher than his was. Not quite on route. Give it a little bit of rudder. Maybe left a bit of rudder on it. Actually, this is a similar route. Obviously, I'm just too high on this first circle. His plane did come into this valley. You know, I think if you possibly came out here and practiced this a few times, you could probably get it to go where you wanted, but it would probably require some practice. I mean, you know, not so I mean, to duplicate it, obviously. I don't mean that Trevor practiced this, because, you know, actually that's come down fairly close. I have given it a little bit of extra rudder, but not a lot. It's just a little bit here and there I gave it. And I'm coming right into that area where the impact was. I'm looking over there to see the recording. And that's right over the impact site. That is interesting. With just a little tiny bit of rud. This one's obviously gliding a little bit better. I've got it trimmed a little bit better or higher or something, and smack right into that mountain, only I'm too high. That is interesting. So editing me jumping in, so just some notes that I thought I'd add there was, yeah, it took about 4 minutes for the plane to get down. I know I missed the mountain there by that much, but 4 or 5 minutes is somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes anyway, seems pretty realistic. I mean, it a little bit more pitched down, and I suppose it is possible for it to have gone around there on its own. I only barely touched the rudder here and there just to duplicate it, but it could have naturally spiraled down there. The plane was just gliding on its own on the simulator there, so that's probably possible. But it is interesting that when Trevor jumped out of the plane, he was below the plane and he free-falled for a while, and then he pulled his chute, and I don't know what the descent rate on parachutes is, but I imagine, what, 1,000 feet per minute? I don't know. Someone probably knows better than me, but considering the plane took 4 minutes to get down, and he was below the plane for quite a while, and we saw that, and then we have film later of the plane below him, so maybe a chase aircraft there. I don't know. That was interesting. So one has to wonder how he got above the plane again. Maybe he got a bit of an updraft. Just some thoughts. Stay tuned till the end, and there's some little footage of me flying down to see what that bit of a clearing was. I'd love to go there in person. That would be cool to walk around and just see, because that looked like a good place to land a plane. Next time you're flying there and your engine cracks up, you'll be right. So yeah, that's probably what happened. Just had that little tiny bit of rudder on it, and it was just banking just slightly. It doesn't take much to turn in that little circle. But unlike Trev, I'm going to restart and save my plane. And fly out of here, because, you know, I don't want to smash it. It's a very nice plane. It's funny, really, isn't it? I don't know if you are a flight simuler, even if you are a flight sim person, one does hate to crash the plane. It's just because it means loading it again on something, and it takes forever. Just not worth the effort. So there you go. That was close duplication. I'm relatively happy with that. Yes, I didn't crash. It just glided a little bit better. It wasn't quite pitched down enough, but that's possibly what happened. It was probably just the one circle into the mountain. I'm going to maybe leave this recording run, and I'm going to go down this river to look at something I saw the other day on Google Maps and just see what it looks like in Flight Sim. So I might leave this run and just go fly down here and have a look. There was an interesting little clearing down here that I wanted to have a look at. Not that one, but even on Google Maps it looks extremely clear, like it could be mud or water, but it looked like almost a perfect area where you could land. I mean, is this it? I think this is. I don't know what this is, but maybe it's just me, but wow. Even on, if you look on Google Maps, Google Earth, this looks like a very nice little clearing here where you could land a plane that, say, lost its engine. So It is a shame that Trev didn't see that. You know, that would have saved him a lot of trouble there. What a shame he didn't see that. Subscribing and liking means more fluff.